Reality isn't what it used to be. It used to be that a tree falling in the forest made a noise because we could hear it. Today, that tree makes a sound wave that is silent and invisible until it reaches an ear somewhere. Then it is mentally interpreted into a sound. But the sound can only be heard in our consciousness. It is a silent wave until it gets interpreted. Light waves work the same way. They are also frequency waves, just a different frequency. And they only light up in our consciousness. We can only interpret the waves that bounce off clusters of proto-waves and enter our eyes, and then we watch reality materialize inside. Waves are not material or visible. But we transform them into our material reality. Then how come we all see the same reality? We don't. Each of us has a private version. We each have our own copy of the universe. The many universes theory likely refers to all these near copies of the universe that everyone carries around with them. It's not really that big of a deal. The many universes are all made of frequency waves, which are free to use, and it's impossible to exhaust the supply. Each universe resonates with each consciousness. That anchors it to the brain, makes it small scale. We each have a near copy of the universe, and it's contained in our heads. What do you think of that reality? It used to be that reality was out there. We could throw rocks at it. Now it's all inside. Today, matter is an illusion. Consider the number 5. Is it a real thing? Does it exist? If I write 5 on paper, have I actually captured it? No, 5s are always anywhere I want them to be. They are everywhere at the same time. There is an infinite supply of them. We know they are invisible waves, yet we can draw what they look like. They don't take up space, but they are in a cloud around us. In what dimension does this shit happen? And it's not just the number 5. It's everything. There is a dimension where gravity is optional, and you can fly. Like a bird or just standing. Where you don't have to turn off the lights because things make their own light. You don't need a car because travel is instant. You don't need food because you are non-material. Usually, there is no temperature, so clothing and shelter are optional. This is a real dimension, very different. It's the dimension of dreams. We are taught to ignore our dreams. Bad teaching. Ignorant teaching. We're taught that dreams are nothing. We're taught to just forget them, to just set aside an entire dimension. That was because nobody knew shit, and they feared the unknown. Today, we know that our nightly sleep is our portal to another dimension. Dream reality can be more real than real, some say. Is the dream world really another reality? How do we verify reality today? We ask, can it be experienced? Reality, nowadays, is what we experience. We experience one reality on the day shift, and we experience one on the night shift. We experience what we pay attention to. Paying attention generates brain waves. Those waves resonate with proto-waves. We experience that resonance as reality. Proto-waves exist only potentially until they resonate with attention. So, do we just forget about our 5 senses? If you shut down your 5 senses, your personal universe disappears. The waves that create your universes no longer reach your consciousness. They're not there to be interpreted. In material reality, we have a chance to build, to create something, our heart's desire maybe. No one is obligated to create something. It's okay to do nothing in life, just jerk off, but you'll die without food and shelter. You're pretty much pressured into something. If you choose to build, the sky is the limit. And then it ends, like the last page in a book. Material reality is a losing game, face it. Fortunately, there's dream reality. It's a losing game, too. We could train ourselves to remember our dreams, but we don't. If we did, we would own a new personal universe. We could summon up any possible experience. We would be completely free of censorship. We would not need to work to survive. Which dimension does the dream universe fit in? The dream universe is a dimension. Your version of it is your personal dream universe. When you're not dreaming, your universe vanishes. When you're sleeping, you dream about 6 times. So, we have material reality and dream reality. 2 different realities that resonate with humans. You've got your feet wet in material reality. Next, study up on conscious dreaming, lucid dreaming.